everybody, and welcome back to another one of my videos. We're down at the allotment again. We haven't been down here since this heat wave started. The last time I was down here was on Monday, and as you can see, some of the plants have taken a turn for the worse. The flowers and that, they're really dried up. So we'll come down early to see if we could get the hose to use, but every time we come down here the same person's using it, and when he goes on there he doesn't know when to come off. You're only meant to use it for half an hour. Sometimes he's on there for over an hour or so, there's nothing you can do about it. But what I'm doing meanwhile is just I've got my coyotes here now. They've started to run, which is Cho-Cho. And it's amazing what difference when the sun starts to come out, what starts to take place. Right, I've got to train these coyotes. So I've got to, I want them growing upwards, so what I've got to do is do this, tie them up so that they can run and take over this. You can see how quickly they grow once they get grown. I've got another one inside, I hope it's alright. Right, let's just tie this onto here so that can start going upwards. Right, so that'll start running, and then it'll start catch on to that. You see all my plants are suffering, so I'm gonna have to start coming down on Wednesdays as well. Gotta trim this up. I don't know if it's because I put two in here, but it's always keep doing that. You can see these are begging for water now, so we're gonna have to be down here twice a week. My callaloo, you can see that started to come up in different places. My cameraman zoomed down on it, so I'll soon have to take this off and start weeding up. My broad beans, I thought these was the ones what got tall, but look, since I've planted them they started flowering already. So see a volunteer tomato there. Cucumber's got one on it already, so I've got to tie that up as well. So what I'm just doing, just working as best I can until I can get access to that hose. So what I usually do is let it run up this so just tying this on. So that'll grow on, and then the tendrils will catch on, and then that'll hold it on there. There's quite a few on there. Right, come up here. See the corns have come through. Don't know if they're bolting or what, but you see the straws coming through on them. But they were in the polytunnel for a while, so they did get well established. The broad beans, I see a few in there, but I wanted to leave them to see if I can get them dry, but I might have to take them out. My onions are telling me that they want to come out, So I'm going to have to harvest these today. Look up here, I see my courgettes. Oh, that's the thing with courgettes. Oh, I see one round there what's really grown. I don't know how it got that long without me noticing it. This is the yellow courgette. Let my cameraman come round. See, they're starting to come now. This one here is a volunteer pumpkin, so I don't know what with that, so I have to keep an eye on that one. You see the melons are starting to run nice now, so I've got to keep an eye on those, get all these little weeds out, and see I've got a courgette here already. So what you do, just turn that. Then by the time I come down here on Monday, all them ones will be a good size. So that's my first courgette of the year. Trying to get all these grasses and weeds out. See, this is the melon here. And then if my cameraman can come up, the physalises are suffering. My daughter put too many in the pot. See, the melons are running nice. These are all melons here, the one in the pot there. These ones are running nice, flowering as well. Some male flower there. And like I said to you, sooner or later up here, that's what, since Monday, that's what the pumpkins have done. Watch where you're stepping. This is what the pumpkin's done. Already, you can't hardly see the ground. So that's what a few days of the pumpkin does. Don't know if I've got any strawberries in there. I have to have a look. Right. All these onions. See, I've got onions. Nice size onions. Didn't get that many this year, but they need to come up and start drying. See, if you get the script, once they're leaned over, you know that they're ready, and the dirt comes off of them easy, so they've had time to dry. So those are onions. So let's get out all these onions and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so I'm in my polytunnel and I'm just going through my carrot bed, just seeing what the bigger ones are. We're just getting out some of these bigger ones. You can see there's needed thinning out a bit, so once you thin them out, then the other ones will start coming. Don't know if I need any more than that. Just rinse them off. So that's some carrots there. Just looking at my plants, really, this heat has let them suffer, but not too bad as what I was expecting. So I've got a pepper down there, what I wanted to put on the shelf. I'm gonna have to come down on Wednesday, give everything another water, and you see my beans and that I've started running up the poles. Every time I come in there I just pour with water. Right. So that's what's going on inside. You see all the flowers coming through, radishes, okras, everything. So next time I'll come I'll get these out. You see the pumpkins there growing. Don't know what variety of pumpkin this is, but that's it there. That's the first one. The ones at the top have just started flowering. So we just have to do the best that we can. Right, this coyote, might have to put this outside because it's, oh, I think I might have lost this one as well. I'll put this outside anyway. The dragon fruits are okay. I'll put that outside in a minute. The dragon fruits there. The Scotch bonnets, what I grew from the seed, these are the 4. Just putting some water in the tray because I know it's going to be hot over the weekend, they reckon. So just making sure that everything's getting a good water in. So I'm going to do this and I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so we're giving everything a good watering as best we can, and this bed here I've got my elephant garlic in here. As well as the elephant garlic I've also got the weeds, so I'm weeding and harvesting at the same time. Don't know if I'll be able to get all of them out today, but want to give away some, so getting them, some out. These just need to go to dry. That's what I've got out so far. You see they're nice. Some have split, some haven't. Right, just trying to see what I've got, where they are, but then I might just leave some till Monday, and then because the sun's getting too hot for me now. See, nice. They're dry because the soil's dry. Because the soil's dry, they just need a couple of hours out in the sun and that, and then they're all right. So I'm gonna leave the rest because I've got to sort out this bed as best as I can. So there's still quite about half a bed left, so I'm just going to take those. Monday I'll come, there's a couple of potato buckets what I want to turn out and see what's in them. So we're good to go. So so you can see the results of my polytunnel, the tomatoes. Got my first 2 tomatoes what I just ate, because when you see them you just want them. So everything sprung back to life now. It's got a bit of water to them, so we're good to go. So thanks for watching this one. You see my rhubarb sprung back. That's what it always does. I usually get 3 or 4 harvests off of there. That garlic, that rhubarb, sorry. Don't. So if you want to leave any comments, you can leave comments in the comment section. With the warm weather what we're having now, I think what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to come on Wednesday just to water, because the soil is getting pretty dry. Once I get this bed sorted out, then I know where I am. It's all the weeds, because my neighbour, I don't know what he's doing. Everything just sprang back. I can't get to do what I want to do. I know it's a headache, but you just got to persevere on. So once I've done all that, then I just start clearing up, and then more or less got everything in. There was something I wanted to plant, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get the time to do it right now. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, everybody, so I had some beans what was in the polytunnel. I put them out last week, so they've hardened off a bit. So I've put them up here with some corn and some more different peas. And I've got the bucket what there was in. And these seeds what I've got here are called Jimica or Imica, some people call them. I'll call them Jimica. They're like a small yam. So I'm going to put some in there, some of these seeds. These are what the seeds look like. That's what the seeds look like. They're orange, like a pea. So I'm going to spread these out as best I can. I'm going to leave them, and this is what they're going to grow in. And then I'm going to cover this over. So if you're liking our videos, please remember, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell another friend. If you want to leave a comment, you can leave a comment in the comment section. We will get back to you on them. I've never grown these before, so I don't know what these do. So I'm just going to plant the whole pack, because this is a big bucket. Just going to put some light compost over that, and then it. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Watch the ads as well, that helps us along. That's what we've done for today. And you know, everybody's suffering with this heat wave, so don't stay in it too long. That's what I'm trying not to do. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. You take care until then.